Hi everyone, welcome. I will share a bit of the current and the coming energies. I've been getting information from the last days of April about self-care being really important. Well, it always is, but really important now, also cleansing. So what they're showing me is that the energy will be shifting much faster than it has been. So we have been used to more of like some really heavy or intense days or weeks, and then it comes down for a bit longer period maybe. But now it can shift from day to day and even within a day. And this is both collectively and something we will experience more individually. Which goes with the change of identity and the stepping into our own truth as well, as many are asked to do now. And it's like sort of pushing us, and in this energy it's really important with the self-care. So when you feel it's really intense and you have to do your work and you have to like step into what you and who you are becoming, and you are like shedding the old skin and like riding the waves, then when it calms down, really focus on the self-care. Like what is nourishing to you? What can you do to really make yourself relax more and really show yourself the self-care? That's really important. Take care of yourself as you're riding these waves. They are also talking about cleansing, and what they're saying is that it's not so much the way you do a cleanse, it's more that you're doing it and using your intuition on which way to do it and setting the intention of it being a cleanse. So whether you want to do it in a way of diet, whether you want to do like some stretching or sweating things out, or you want to do a more like shamanic ritual, a ceremony. There are so many ways of doing cleansings, and do what feels right for you. Is it to have a salt bath? Is it to like do something with a diet? Is it do it in a way that feels self-loving, and use your intuition on what is right for you. Don't search for the answer outside, but use it also as a practice of tuning into your own intuition. And before you do it, you set the intention: I'm now cleansing of the old energy. I'm cleansing of what I've been clearing, what I've been working on, and I'm like renewing my energy. So really use your intuition and set the intention. And with this, what they're showing me that is coming, the coming weeks, is that we're coming more into, like, we're stepping into flourishing more. And this has to do also with trust. And it's a lot about trusting yourself and stepping into trusting yourself, which can be very difficult at times. So even though you don't necessarily see what's coming, you don't have all the answers, it can be a very confusing time, step more and more into your own truth and less looking for the answer outside of you. And the more you're stepping into who you are, the more you are owning your own truth, the more clarity you will gain. And I say that control is a way we have been navigating a lot of things, like trying to remind or trying to keep the control on things. And this is something we are being challenged to change now. So they say that we will gain clarity on a lot of things. What's really important in order to gain the clarity is to let go of the control. So if you first let go of the control and you surrender into what you're going through, into what you're feeling, into the things that are coming up, and into who you're becoming, then the clarity will come. You will not gain the clarity from trying to control, because that's not trusting. So the more you can practice trusting yourself and really letting go of that control, the more clarity will come. The other thing they've been talking about that goes really hand in hand with the part about trust is decisions. We will be asked to make choices, make decisions, and we all know it can be challenging at times. So at the same time as you're surrendering into what's coming up, at the same time as you're really nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, we have to take some action. And this action comes from, instead of the more tense place of trying to control something, we have to practice coming into the place where we feel in our bodies more in balance, or not, how to describe it, presence, to be really present in the body and not out of the mind and trying to control things. So if you're really in your body and you're surrendering into like the path you're on, to who you are becoming, trusting yourself, trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling, own your own truth, and try to feel into whether you're more feeling a contraction if you're thinking about a decision or a certain type of decision, and if you go in another direction, do you feel more of an opening? So we want to move into what feels like expansion, not what feels like contraction. If you feel the contraction and you still have this intuitive feeling that this might be the right thing to do, feel into why you're feeling that contraction. Is this because you're trying to hold yourself back out of fear, out of the lack of trusting yourself? Or is it because this doesn't really feel good, even though it can make all sense in the mind? So really coming into being present, trusting ourselves, and with that taking action and starting to make decisions, because things are changing, as we all know. And it's very important that we don't only like sit back and stay like things are not going back to what it was. Things are changing. And who do you want to become? How do you want to show up in the world? What changes do you want to bring? And really take this, or make these choices and decisions out from your own present moment, being present in your body and trusting yourself. Letting go of that control, trusting your intuition, starting practicing this so you can get more and more clear on what's actually your intuitive feeling. And then the clarity will come. Then you will come into a period where you will flourish more, and you will really feel more empowered in yourself, because that's coming. So self-care, do some cleansing, set the intention, practice using your intuition, trust yourself, step into the truth of who you are, and from that place let go of control and take action, make the choices that you need to make in your life and on how you're showing up in the world. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments. And I'm writing these vibes with you, practicing it with you all. I hope you will have some good weeks with these energies and take a lot of care of yourself. Goodbye.